JK Option Trader back at you again for our weekly video, market updates, insights, thoughts, charts, yada yada yada. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. We had fantastic weather. Had a great day at the beach yesterday with the family. Great time in church. Just a great weekend. So now we're going on to getting back to our trading week. So we need to jump right into it here. Had a really good week last week. Been waiting for that down move. It came, and it came with spades. I mean, it came hard. Just like I put on the blog a few days ago, if the job numbers came out a little worse than expected, I expected a bad day. I did expect the job numbers to be worse than expected. They did arrive worse than expected, and we dropped. It precisely why we bought puts, or I bought puts at least on Tuesday of last week on 4 different stocks, and they all are doing great. I still have them. Thought about selling them on Thursday. I didn't. I know I'm going to lose 3 days of time decay. A little bit worried about that, but I think we got a lot more room down to go. We may have a day or two up, but I think we got a lot more down coming. Let's jump into it. So let's start with the VIX. Here we go. Surprise, surprise. VIX is still in our down channel. This channel we haven't touched it, haven't moved it, haven't adjusted it. We had a breakout of it right here. All right. Now we've come up. We broke out of it a little bit and popped back down. So it's going to have to take another rally to meet it. We're sitting on this support line at 27.86. Which is good. This is a decent support area. Could drop down from here and make another rally up or pop out. If we pop out of this down channel and start a new up channel here, that's what I've been waiting for, and that's what I thought started here. But that's what I'm going to be looking for. This is going to become support then, and we've got a lot of support lines, as you can see, along the way up here. So like I said before, I wasn't sure if this thing could go down or up when it was in this range, and it just consolidated and took off. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for. Maybe a change of sentiment here. Some fear is going to start stepping in. The news is getting very bad, and they're finally starting to admit it. The news is way worse than you're hearing on the news, by the way. If you get all your news from the news, you're not doing too well. You're not hearing the whole truth. This is the NASDAQ. Here's our uptrend. Remember I said I'm going to respect this uptrend line until it is broken, because every time I thought we would be breaking it, we bounced. So we're getting close. We're getting really close. So it's going to be here in this 1787 level or something like that. But right beneath it, I made a little note for you to see, very strong support. I think this 1771 is going to offer pretty strong support. It's a near bottom of a gap. It's previous resistance. So I just suspect we're going to see a slowdown. So if we come down here and touch it, I think we're going to bounce for sure, because you're going to have an uptrend line and the support. So watch for that. We broke out pretty good. Now we've got a new gap. In fact, we'll mark it so we remember it. We got a new gap to watch for and a new gap to worry about getting filled here. All right. So that's the NASDAQ. We got some support right down in there. Here is the Dow. You can see the volume as we expected, and if you watched the blog last week, I talked about the peaks in volume were all down days. Thursday was pathetic volume, but it was really strong selling on pathetic volume. Stronger selling than I think anybody anticipated for having such low volume. So the question is, when we get more volume, are we going to get more selling? Or is everybody going to jump on the back of everybody who was in Thursday selling like crazy? Is this truly 3 points? It's not, but it's very close to one. We did break through the 200 moving average. Like I said before, I thought when we did break it, it was going to be a strong move. This is a strong move. I would have rather seen some increased volume with it. But now we are on support right here. Okay, so now we've got support. We moved all the way down to support in one move. Wouldn't be surprised to see 1 or 2 moves up here and then another drop down. So it would look like the old stair step, like this: 1, 2, up, and then boom, down. So this was in an uptrend. Now we're in a downtrend. Clearly you can see we're in a downtrend. So the move's going to break down beneath this low. If we do just break this without that move, then that's very bearish, and we could be in for a long haul down here. Okay, I see nothing in the way really to get in our way. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a 1 or 2 days up and then break this move with another big candle. Okay, S&P. S&P, we had a nice big candle. We got 200 support coming, 200 moving average coming. We got this fib, which happens to be right at our neckline, which is going to offer us some support for the shoulder, the right shoulder forming here. This is going to be a textbook head and shoulders if it plays out. I don't know how it's going to influence, but I think once this breaks, I think we're going to see massive selling, because I think all the technical technical guys like myself, we're going to be waiting for this, and then we're going to be selling, and we're going to be shorting this market, and it is going to drop. Okay, so watch for that. Watch for the break of this line here. Watch for support here. It's probably going to bounce a day or two up or down before it does finally break through, I would imagine. And then finally, Russell 2000. I put this on here just because I just drew this trend line today. This is a new one, and you can see it's offering pretty decent support, and we on Thursday it offered support. So let's see what happens with this. This is just something to watch. If we break it, obviously that's very bearish, and I'm looking for much more down. So everything looks down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a move up or down, a couple moves up, but the news is so bad, man. We could have a huge sell-off with Monday. If increased people in the market, increased volume, could have a big follow-through. Okay, I have a lot of charts to show you. I don't know if I'm going to get through them all. I kind of rushed through all that stuff just so I could show them to you. Let's start with the XLE. Here's one I called about the flag last week. This flag waiting for a breakout to the downside, which it did, and it broke strong. Closed beneath the support resistance here. Once it breaks this fib, we're looking for a down move all the way to 44 on here, okay? It may bounce off of this a little bit, but eventually we're going to be at 44. I believe that's going to be the play. And then from there, we'll reassess and see where we're at. But I think we got more down to go, peeps. XLF, on the other hand, this is going to be curious. I'm really curious what's going to happen here. I've been watching. You can see here's my original triangle. I left it in there just so you could see it. Here's the breakdown of it. We did go down, we rallied. Now we've got a new one forming here, and this one is super gradual. So I don't know what the break of this is going to be like, but I'm going to be curious. We're watching. We're right near a level where we could see some serious support. If we do break this, Katie bar the door, I think we are down. We're heading down probably into this gap area, the 975 area or so. Just be aware. I am short COF right now because of that flag I played last week on it, and so I'd like to see that. I'd be happy. XLI, I like this just because it's a pretty head and shoulders. Look at it, just beautiful. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder beneath the 200 moving average. Tried to break it, didn't succeed. If we break this here, we have got down room to go, people. Probably into the 1950 area, probably a lot farther. All right, decent volume the last 2 days. I mean, almost the same as the day before. So keep an eye on this. If it breaks down, I think it's going to be a pretty good breakdown. All right, let's get out of the spiders and let's get into some stocks. I have so many. I'm just going to pick a few on my list. So ATVI. This has been in an up channel. Broke out of it once, couldn't sustain it. Come back, retested it back down. Did it again, retested with a nice doji. Spinning top thing. Broke through the middle part of the 50% line, now down. I look for this to continue down to the 1242 area, 1225 area. So that would be one I'd be playing to the downside. AK Option Trader, why are you so bearish? I don't know. If you've been reading the blog, you would know. This is just nice. This is one stock I always look at. I don't know why I like it. I hardly ever play it. I just love looking at it. GMCR is one of my favorite. So this is a nice shooting star formation here. Be nicer if this is a true gap here, but still it's a nice shooting star formation. So this should signal the end of an up move here. We should see a lot more down. It has been kind of leveling out here. It has failed to make a new high. So I'd expect this thing to start drop. I really think it's overbought right now, so I'd expect some more down move coming pretty soon with it. See if we can get a couple more in for you today. JNPR, Juniper Networks, similar thing here. We had this nice gap. I think we're looking to get ready to fill this gap here. All right, I think it's a decent head and shoulders formation forming here. The only bad part is this is a higher right shoulder, which is usually not as bearish. So we're probably going to see support here. Look at that. We sure enough did. And it could break that. Once it breaks that, we're probably going to go down here to 2150, play around, and then drop all the way down here. All right, so that's Juniper Networks. What's another one? Did I have CMI on there? Cummings. This one's in an uptrend actually, but I think it's getting ready to retest the uptrend line again. So got a nice gap here. It'll probably come down. It may refill it here and there, but I don't think it'll refill it till it tests these gaps here. This thing gaps a lot, so I'm not real worried about it. It's not like those that don't gap very often and fill them quickly. So that's CMI looking to go back down. Let's do one more. I've still got several more. Don't have time. Last one, LNCE. This is one I've talked about several times. I love this channel. Just love it. It's just pretty. I also like this nice reversal formation, bearish Harami forming here. So we've been looking for this to drop all the way down to the bottom of this trend line. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm still very bearish. We could see a day or two up before another big sell-off. I think things are really starting to break down, and I think the news is terrible. And I think the whole world's going to see it pretty soon. So trade well, trade short, and prosper. This will be AK Option Trader signing off.